All right, I decided to do this in a live format. I was trying to use Discord's video channel they got, and it was really lagging, and plus the image is small because it's put on within Discord. I know you could blow it up, so I decided not to use Discord's video, and I decided to use a live. That way, it uploads quicker, so it's instantly on YouTube rather than me recording it and then uploading it. So this is for the guys in the Discord and for anyone else that wants to look at. So this is kind of just a quick tour of the Discord I've put together and Discord, or a quick go over of the threads. So this will be quick. I'm not waiting for people to come on. I'm just recording it live so it's on there. Then I'll share the link. But basically, in our server, there's this Money Duck Trades is where I typically will post my trades that I've gone over, and I'm not sure why it's not loading. There it goes. So I'll post trades as I take them. Other people get in there too and chime in if they've taken trades as well. So, but I will post in there as trades. So I don't always post these as soon as I take them. So this is in the free area. So in the free area, I've done a little bit of that and post them when I take them. But this is more of a what we've traded today, or what I've traded for the first 2 hours of the session. That's what it will probably become over time as I get more involved and we get more people. So as we get more people come in and doing the premium, I will, post in there more live as I take it. And right now I've been doing that out here as well. So when I get an entry, I normally will come in and post that I'm in that trade. Okay. So, and you'll see pictures after as well. So I normally come back in and I'll post, like a picture of when I've taken an entry, but also then when I've gotten out of a trade as well, or along the way. Where is it along the way? Like this one here, I think that was an entry, and then this is after it moved on. So you'll see multiple charts of the same, looks like the same trade. It's one of them's the entry, and the other's more of a follow through. So like this one here is an example. What is this on? This is on gold. It was making its second run to the middle of our zone. So we entered here right before it dropped to the mid zone, tested it, pulled back. So I posted that, and then this is after that later. It made a full run to the bottom. So you'll see that that's just a continuation chart. So that's kind of how I do in these. So I'll post out there, and like I said, other traders may post as well. So the premium member, there's nothing in here right now. We've only got a few premium members, but as that grows, I'm going to ask the premium members if they don't mind posting out their wins to this level. The weekly pre-market, that is what we do. Is I was going in and recording them through TradingView. That worked okay. And I did TradingView because it's quicker than trying to record and upload to upload to YouTube. So if I record, upload to YouTube, it takes forever and a day if it even uploads. So, and I've got fiber optics here. So it's just the time of day. Everybody else that's uploading, it has a lot to do with that. It's not just you and your upload stream. It has to do with all the other people that are recording and uploading to YouTube. So that's why we did TradingView. Now this is live. So the weekly pre-market is something we do on Sunday, and then I've moved that to a live stream Sunday night. And we'll do that. I can do it anytime, really. So it's after the market closes on Friday, we look at the weekly pre-market, and that is our weekend. We go over the charts and look to see what's happening for the week ahead. I like to do it before Sunday night's market opens. So I could do it Friday night, Saturday, Sunday. I might start doing those on Saturday, a Friday night or Saturday. And then that way you guys can come in. If you missed the live, you can come in instead of everybody having to do it on a Sunday. So I like to give people that, extra day or two to watch it at your leisure. General chat's just that. It's just a general chat of traders just in here talking about whatever it is, talking about trades, new people joining. I always come in and mention about when the stock market opens. It opens at 9. The U.S. stock market opens at 9:30 every day, U.S. Eastern time. So I'll post that in there. I also will remind everybody to close out their trades if they're in a funded account where the broker won't let them carry over. So a lot of these funded accounts, the brokers want you to close at say 5. They open back up at 6. So for that hour, you have to close. And I just kind of remind everybody to do that manually. Don't let the broker's account do it. The broker's software will close out your trades at 5 o'clock. I tell people not to be that trader. Don't be the trader that relies on the broker's account, the broker's software to close your trade out. It will do it. However, don't forget that these funded accounts, the brokers are tracking everything you do. They're not just tracking your wins and losses. They're tracking, how your risk to reward ratio is. They're tracking, obviously, how many contracts you put on. Are you full boat in the whole account? Just because you can put on 20 contracts doesn't mean you have to put on 20 contracts. So are you that trader that maxes out? They look at that. They're looking for serious traders. Be a trader that closes out your trades at like 4:30 or 4:45. Don't wait till the broker software does it. Do you know why? Because the broker software actually tags that as well. It is something that they look at. So that is something that the brokers look at. And if their software closes you out every day at 5 because you won't do it yourself, that doesn't make you look good in their eyes. I mean, they want someone that's going to take responsibility for the trade. So just close them out. I remind people to do that. News talk is just that. We'll come in. There's a couple of us in here that might post the news that's coming out. I will always go in there and post out news for the day, and then give a quick reminder that a news release is coming out. So there's really not a whole lot of discussion in this one. It's just more of a reminder that news is coming out. So we don't post trades in here. We're not like putting on a news calendar and then posting a trade after we trade it during that release. That's not how we're doing it. So we're basically just, let me see if I move this over. Does that look a little better? No, it won't do it. But anyways, I was trying to move this screen over. But basically, we're just posting that, hey, news is coming out. So again, the trades aren't posted there. Trade recap, some of the traders have gone in here and basically just posted, this will grow over time, but posted screenshots of trades after they trade, and do markups on the chart. That's what this one's for, to kind of mark up your thought process. It can be done while you're trading, but really after you trade is for the recap of what you were thinking when you got in the trade. What were you thinking when you moved to stop loss? What were you thinking when you closed part of the trade out? And what were you thinking when you closed it all out? So that's what that area is for. The forum discussion is just something I was trying the forum feature of Discord. I'm used to using forums, or discussion boards they used to be called. So back in the day, and I know everybody's moved away from forums and they've gone to Discord and Telegram, different stuff like that. So they kind of get really, really messy in these Discords. So forums, to me, were more organized. So this is an attempt to see how it would kind of play out. This may not stay, but we've posted some books in here to read. So a couple of us actually posted, and when we post the books to read, if we can, we like to post a PDF version of that. So it's opening up here on the side, and I think the one I posted was which one was that? Trading in the Zone. Should be Trading in the Zone, which is a good book. I know a lot of people have already read that, but that is a really good book. So it is PDF format, so it's free to download. The alerts section is something we're testing. So the alert section is automatic. Now this gets into the premium channel. This is what you subscribe to in the premium. So the premium channel is automatic alerts that come up to actually take a trade. And it's in the testing phase right now because it had to be programmed. So right now I'm testing that, and I don't know if we're going to have targets or not. It seems it's a lot of alerts that go off if I do targets. So you'll see here where gold hit the next target, gold hit a target, gold hit a target, gold hit a target. So as gold was moving, it kept hitting targets, and that's what those alerts are for. So when they hit the next target, so there's a lot of alerts. So I don't think we're going to do the target alerts. I think we'll definitely have the entry alerts. But the target alerts we probably will not have. But right now, like I said, it's in a full testing phase. I don't know if we'll have images. This one's kind of hard to get in there. So right now it has a default image. But I'm trying to see if I can get it to, when it alerts, to share an image as well of the screen. But when it does, there's no zones and lines on. And that's not what I want to post. So that's something that may or may not come through. If the images aren't going to really be of value, then we won't have the images. But these will be actually trade alerts. And they're going to be automated, but also manual. When I take a trade, it's going to pop in there as well. So that's more instant than me going and sharing charts. So the daily pre-market analysis, this is something that right now I am doing live. So I haven't posted them all in here, but right now I'm doing that live through YouTube, and then the links will be posted in here as we do it. So if someone misses the live, it'll be posted in here that they can actually go click on that. So these will be daily posts. I just haven't posted the last two days, but we have been live the last 2 days. So, this is going to be our pre-market analysis. There's just some trades as I'm taking them. So here's like oil trades last month. So we were big on oil, heavy on oil, back in oil today. But these are some trades we took. This one was up 16,000. And there's my alert lines. There's the news release that came out. So this area will be a full boat. This is the trade we're taking. This is why. Let me see that one. That was the Australian dollar. So that was another news release. That's the Australian dollar. Some people are trading currencies. I still trade currencies. I love Australian dollar, the Aussie. I love trading it during news releases. So that is something you'll see in here. You'll also see Forex stuff posted. So these are more full in-depth trade setups and trades that'll be posted in here. Power hour trades, I don't always trade power hour. I love it when I trade it. I haven't posted in here because mainly the power hour trades I've been posting out here in the Money Duck Trades group. So I haven't really been posting them in here, but the power hour trades when I trade, sometimes it'll be live, sometimes it won't. I like to go live after I'm in a trade only because it's boring if you wait for a setup. I've seen so many people go in and they're like, okay, we're going live. They go live on a YouTube, and you will literally sit there during power hour for almost a whole hour and nothing moves. And then all of a sudden it'll move the last 10 minutes. Well, to me, that's boring. Now, I can get in there and talk. Oh, I can talk for an hour about all kinds of stuff. But the thing is, I don't want to take up a lot of someone's time if it's not going to be worth it for them to watch. So I'm not going to go live just to hear myself talk at 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern and say, hey, we're trading power hour. Because if we don't get movement, it's not exciting. There's nothing being traded, and I know you've probably got better things to do. So if I get an entry, if I see an entry and get an entry, well, then I'll take it and then I'll pop on live and then record that trade. But again, there's just a couple reasons I don't do that. I don't want to waste someone's hour. it's boring. Yes, I could ramble on, but that's not the content I want to provide. So trade discussion is kind of like the general chat down in here for premium. And this is our trade sheet. So this is the trade sheet that I use, that I recommend using. You can always manipulate it and make it your own. I'm not going to go over that in full details, but that basically prepares you to even take a trade. You got to do all this up here first before you even take a trade. Here's where I love this. This is how I wanted to set it up. I've been in other people's discords where it is totally a mess. Not everybody trades gold and platinum and silver and copper. Okay? So, but you're in a discord where you trade NASDAQ or ES, and there's people posting about oil, there's people posting about platinum, gold, copper, silver, Forex, and you have to weed through all that. And I didn't see anybody putting separate, threads in their Discord. And I kind of know why, because there's going to be no content in some of this. Okay? And that's fully why. Now, I trade metals, I trade energies, I trade indices, I trade Forex. I don't always trade crypto. I got into platinum last night, and it shot down, or at the market open, it shot down, and I was in short. I pulled my stop to break even, and I got stopped out. So I only trade Bitcoin once in a while. So that I might start doing that a little more, but I only like risking some of my profit from the week before. I'm pretty strict on that. That if I'm getting into something new that I don't always trade, it's going to risk part of my profit from last week. Not even yesterday. It has to be from last week. It has to be whatever I'm willing to give up. So if I make $3,000 last week and I only need $2,500 as my goal, well, then I have $500 to play with in maybe trading something I don't normally do. So again, I broke these out so that there's really no confusion. Somebody that only trades oil can come in here to energies. They're only going to see oil. Well, they're going to see any oil, gas. But someone that trades metal can come into here. And we're going to have, gold, silver, platinum. Right now, it's just heavy on platinum and gold. Most of them are mine. Okay? So you're going to see a lot of my stuff in there as I've taken gold. And again, this is stuff right now I'm kind of posting out here, Money Duck Trades area, but all of these will not be posted out there over time. They're all going to be posted here in the metals area. So most of this, like I said, is gold and platinum, okay, as we trade it, or as I trade it. This was a big one on platinum right here. And that is where I got in here. Nope, that's gold. Sorry. Where's the platinum? Here's platinum. So platinum got in. It fell quite a bit to a 4-hour zone. I was already in. There's my stop loss. Had one contract on. And then before I went to bed, I moved my stop. Made sure my stop was above this candle. And that's a 1-hour candle. Was that a 1-hour candle? Let me pop it up here. Yep, that's a 1-hour candle. So I went above a 1-hour candle high, put my stop loss, and then in the morning I woke up to this right here, where it had even pulled through a bottom zone. Now I closed out and I missed this little run here. And since it's turned. Okay, so you're going to see only, and here I got back in platinum, because see, there's where it turned. It even pushed further, then it turned up, and then I jumped back in on that. I did not trade it long back up because my bias is short. It's been moving short. Okay. So, but again, you're only going to see trades on metal in here. You're not going to see indices, Forex, crypto, or oil. You're not going to see energies in there. Energies, just that. It's going to be oil, natural gas. Right now, nobody's trading natural gas in here. So we just go to basically oil. I've never heard that chime on my phone. Indices, that's going to be your ES, And then Q are the two big two, or S&P, which is ES, and then your NASDAQ. Those are the two that get traded in here and announced in here. Here's one that was an alert. So that was where ES broke a support and resistance level at 56.48. And there's the chart that went with that. So it basically broke 56.48, giving us an entry. If you weren't already in the short, it basically broke a support and resistance level that was heavy from the left. So that was an entry trigger on the alerts. Forex, and again, you're just going to see my post right now since we're just getting started. But those, I've already showed some of those. A lot of the CAD trades is, I'm real big on trading the Canadian dollar. So this was out of trading that. And we got up to around 30,000 on that. Here's some other trades. So the odd CAD, the pound US dollar, British pound, Canadian dollar. I like trading the Australian dollar and Canadian dollar probably most of all. So Canadian dollar is tied heavy to oil. So when there is oil news like we had today at 10:30, you should expect anything tied to the Canadian dollar to move. So you can definitely trade it during the news releases. Crypto, I don't even think I've got one post in there. We'll check it out. Yeah, see, there's nothing in crypto. The training videos are more going to be ongoing training as we go. And it's going to be when I do stuff, not really in a live setting, but more of a training setup as I go over like looking for full setups and how we check off our boxes on the criteria. So it's just a quick tour of the Discord. I know some people had been asking me what all's in there. So I just kind of wanted to go into what the different threads were. I think the biggest thing is down in here is just keeping everything separate. So it's kind of peaceful in here. Really, we want people in here that trade kind of the same way. I mean, you're going to have different nuances and everything. Everybody does differently. But we typically go out on a 4-hour and we're drawing trend lines, just two. A downtrend up and an uptrend just on the outer highs and lows, and then we'll draw zones. We look at support and resistance levels on the 4-hour. So we're looking for big 4-hour swings. And when we see a big 4-hour swing and turn, well then, if it goes up quite a bit and then turns and comes down, well, we know that big 4-hour swing is a price point that we need to be aware of. So that's what we're marking those off of. We're marking those off of the 4-hour swing. So even though we're down here on the 5-minute time frame or 3-minute time frame, and we've got a couple people that are out on the hour. So even though we're out on those time frames, that is not where we get our trend directions. We get those off of the 4-hour time frame, and that's what these zones are on our chart. So they're real powerful on the 4-hour time frame to go out and again look at a swing high and a swing low and then mark those up. Okay, so here's one right here. It's just a 4-hour time frame. I think this is on the 4-hour. Yeah, so 4-hour time frame, we're looking at, look at this big swing. So huge swing up, huge swing down. That is a price area where we need to keep in mind if it turns and goes up. So that's why that zone's there. So that's what we do. Like I said, just a little quick tour around here. So I'm going to kill the live, trade safe. I'll talk to you later.